Welcome, mathematicians. Tonight we're going to be looking at drawing tree diagrams with combinations. A pizza shop has 4 kinds of meat toppings: pepperoni, sausage, chicken, and ham, and 3 kinds of vegetable toppings: broccoli, onions, and mushrooms. The shop also offers 3 types of crust: whole wheat, gluten-free, and white. If a person can create their own pizza by choosing their crust, 1 veggie, and 1 meat, how many different combinations could they choose from? So, using a visual type of learning style, I might decide to choose a different color for each of the different categories. So I'm going to start with the crusts. So I know that I have an option to have a whole wheat crust. So I might write W to show whole wheat. I know that I have a gluten-free crust, so I might do GF to show gluten-free, and I might show that I have 1 option to do a white, so I might just do WH to show that my crust can be white. And from this, I also know that I have 3 vegetable options, and since veggies remind me of the color green, I might use the color green. So for each of these 3 possible crusts, I can have 3 veggie options. I could have broccoli, so I'll put a B for broccoli. I could have onions, I'll put an O for onions, and I can put mushrooms. And I can do that for each of my crusts, because for each crust I can have a different type of vegetable: broccoli, onions, and mushrooms. Now I know that from each of these I can have 5 different meat options. So what I might do is show in the color red that for each vegetable, so for even just for broccoli, I can have 5 different options: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could have, do that one down here. I could have pepperoni, so I'll put a P here. I could have sausage, I could have chicken, and I could have ham. And now I need to go back and make sure I can't have 5 different meat toppings. I need to have 4. I did that wrong. It's good I was paying attention. So instead of having 5, I'm going to have 4 lines coming out. My mistake. Pepperoni, sausage, chicken, and ham. It always pays to talk your work out, because then you'll know if you do something wrong. And since I don't have space, I'll draw my lines a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pepperoni, sausage, chicken, and ham. Down here, pepperoni, sausage, chicken, ham. I'm going to keep going. Here I have finished annotating my tree diagram. If I had a piece of paper, I would have made sure to do this work much more carefully, but you get the idea. So now what can I do to figure out how many different options they can create if they choose 1 crust, 1 veggie, and 1 meat? We can count it up. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Now let's use our algorithm to make sure that that's actually correct. So we had 3 types of crust. We can multiply that by the number of veggies we had, which was 3, and we can multiply that by the number of meat toppings we have, which was 4. So let's do this first. 3 times 3 is 9. The 4 stays the same. Now we do 9 times 4, which is 36, which is what we ended up with. So there would be 13 different options to order pizza from this pizza shop. Now I'm starving. It's time for me to go eat my own pizza. Have a great night.